What's up, everyone? Happy Monday. It is Katie from Chic Influencer here to give you a life hack that is really helping me right now. And if you got a chance to watch my last live feed that I did, I spent some time talking about creativity and just some hacks that are really helping me. But I want to take it one step further and tell you something that I have been doing that is really beneficial that I never thought to share before. So first off, I guess I owe you an apology for not stating what I do. And although this is talked about in the Make Chic Happen planner, and as you can see, mine is becoming very well loved, one of the things that I want to mention today is I actually refurbish a lot of my content. So things that I have put out in the past, I know that it was well received by my audience. So I'm going to do that same thing again. And now I want to walk you through what that looks like and how I process it and how I tweak it and how I change it just a little bit so that I know that it's going to be well received again with my audience. So first thing that I do is I actually go into my insights tool. I might use Facebook or my Instagram account, and I look and see what has really done well in terms of engagement and reach in the past year. And this is really easy to do. You just click on your insights right on Instagram, and it actually has everything in order. You just choose 1 year, 2 year, and then it will pop up all of the things that have done really well. And then I will look at that content and I might say to myself, all right, this did really well. I might change up the picture, reword things a little bit, maybe have a clearer call to act, or instead of my call to act, I might change up my tagline just a little bit, but I put that same idea, that same concept, that same post together. It's just with a fresher feel. It's just with maybe a different pop. If I use my presets, I might notice that I can change it up a little bit so that it looks a little bit different on my grid, or I could totally change the picture altogether. And so the first thing that I do is I just refurbish old. The second thing that I do is I have in my Google Drive a document that actually says refurbished content. And then by subject, I write down the hyperlinks of old content that I have put out, whether it's on an Instagram or a Facebook post that I have done. Now, you could easily use your memories for this, or you could go back through the pictures that you've posted to your timeline and just go through and look and see what has been well received and copy that hyperlink into a working Google Drive document. And so on days where you're like, I really don't know what to post, but I do know that I'm getting ready to market an upcoming challenge group, or I do know that I'm getting ready to market these new leggings, I can actually look at old content that I've done before that's been well received, give it a facelift, and then get ready to publish it again, just tweaking it a little bit. And then the last thing that I am going to suggest you do is, even if you have content that maybe wasn't well received, but it's in line with your 4-hash method, or you just really love a piece that you have written, but for some reason it just didn't relate to your audience, and it could be a number of things, and we don't get mad, we get curious, right? So maybe it was the picture, or maybe you didn't have a really great tagline, and sometimes it's just about the time of day that you posted. You could also write this down in your Google Drive, and you could just write content that I want to perfect or tweak, and have that hyperlink, and then look at it from a new, fresh perspective, from a new lens, and say, all right, how can I change this up a little bit? Maybe a different picture, maybe a tagline, maybe I really want to engage my audience from the beginning, or maybe it was too wordy and I need to chop it down just a little bit so I get to my point a little bit faster. So those are just a few of the things that I do when it comes to that creativity lull. And I know that I want to be a little bit more engaging with my audience, and I want to engage a little bit more, but my creativity just isn't there. Simple fix. You are a creative person. You have great content. Sometimes it just needs, we need to give ourselves that little reminder that we have created great stuff before in the past and give it a facelift. All right. So I hope that those help you guys, make sure that you guys are subscribed to our weekly email list. I know for a fact that we're gonna be dropping something really major tomorrow that I'm super geeked about, so excited about. So if you are not already on our email list, make sure that you subscribe by clicking the link in the bio. Have an awesome day, guys.